Good afternoon. Fade to Black breaking news for this Tuesday, February 20th, 2024. This is all of the news that you need. I'm Jimmy Church. Still raining here, by the way. It's going to be raining, I guess, through tomorrow, maybe Thursday. Crazy weather. It's cold. I've got my thermals on. It's cold, but the show must go on. Help support everything that we do around here. Get yourself your Fade to Black T-shirts. Everything is shipping. Everything is in stock. The links are below. And right now, if you get a Game Changer membership, you get River Moon Coffee. That's right. 2 shirts, 2 ways to get them. Everything is autographed. Everything includes shipping. The links are below. And there you go. I want to remind everybody tonight on Fade to Black, Billy Carson is with us. He's got a new series out. It is called Anunnaki. It is premiering at theaters across the country. And then, of course, over on Forbidden Knowledge TV. And we'll be talking about all of that and much more. We've got a lot going on with Billy all year throughout 2024. I'll say it right now. I thought last year with Billy, Elizabeth, and myself was a crazy year. And I said, hey, 2024, let's pull back a little bit. But not in Billy's world. Oh, no. We've got so much going on. We'll be talking about all of that. And, of course, his new series, Anunnaki, tonight on Fade to Black. All right. Yeah, I just got off the phone with Bill. He is so excited about everything. And we've got a huge announcement, as if everything else isn't big enough with Billy and Elizabeth. We've got another huge announcement tonight on the show. So we'll see you tonight with Billy. All right. Let's get straight to it. On this day in history, 1962. John Glenn, the oldest of 7 astronauts selected by NASA for the Project Mercury spaceflight training, and later, of course, a U.S. Senator from Ohio, became the first American to orbit the Earth. He didn't play around. He didn't do it once. He took 3 laps. That's right. On this day in 1962. Here's your Fader fact. I didn't know this. This is interesting. Pennsylvania legally recognizes only one town, Bloomsburg. Every other community in Pennsylvania is classified as a city, a township, or borough. There's only one town in Pennsylvania, and it's called Bloomsburg. There you go. Let's get to the breaking news. It's crazy. If you've ever wanted to experience a total solar eclipse, and who hasn't, it's going down in April, we know that. But if you've ever wanted to see it from an airplane, you can. Delta has got you covered this April. The airline is offering a special flight from Austin, Texas to Detroit on April 8th, 2024, specifically for those that want to have totality. And for those that want to spend as much as time possible directly within the path of totality. It's really cool. Delta Flight 1218 will be specifically operated on an A220-300, which will offer especially premium viewing due to the aircraft's extra large windows. The flight will depart from Austin at 12:15 p.m. Central Time and land in Detroit at 4:20 p.m. Eastern Time. Time to give those on board the best chance of safely viewing the solar eclipse at its peak. That's crazy. I wonder if they're charging more for one side of the plane than the other. Is it going to do? I don't know. When we did the Nazca lines over in Peru, I thought about this, right? So we're flying over the Nazca lines, and the pilot is tipping the plane so you can see something. Everybody on one side of the plane is looking out the windows and filming and taking pictures. What about everybody on the other side? Well, The pilot takes a loop and then tips the plane the other way for everybody on the other side of the plane. I'm going to tell you right now, if you have a weak stomach, right? Because this is stunt flying. And I wonder if they're going to apply that approach to this flight. We'll find out. I'm very intrigued. I'm planning on being in Indianapolis for the eclipse. All right. The world's first desktop computers were just unearthed. Listen to this. The world's first desktop computers were just unearthed in a London house clearance. Apart from these two found, there is only one other Q1 computer out there, period. An iconic piece of computing that is hailed as the world's first true microcomputer was recently spotted at an exhibition by Kingston University. Not one, but two Q1 microcomputers were found during a house cleanup by the company Just Clear in London. It's surprising because they weren't popular in Britain, with only a handful of units making it across the pond. The Q1s were all the rage when launched in 1972 and played a big role in shaping today's computing world. Surprisingly, only 3 of these computers are known to exist today, and 2 of them were found buried under boxes during the cleanup in London. You need to go look at them too as well. They are desktop computers. Very crazy. The Food and Drug Administration, the FDA, has approved the first drug to treat severe frostbite. Everything was announced on Valentine's Day, February 14th. The drug, and these drug names are hard to pronounce, so I'll mess them up, but here you go. The drug is called Iloprost. It opens up blood vessels and prevents blood clotting in frostbitten patients. Following positive results in a clinical trial, the drug has now been approved for use under the brand name Orlumin. Okay, I think I got that right. And it is approved under use. Now, right now, it is going to be used to treat severe frostbite in adults and reduce the need for finger or toe amputation. It's actually, I'm not a big pharma guy, but I would take that drug if I needed it. All right. Authorities in Colorado have confirmed the death of a 34-year-old local resident 4 days after he was bitten by one of his 2 pet Gila monsters. The creatures are venomous reptiles native to the southwestern United States. Their bites are not normally fatal to humans, but in this case, the victim may have suffered an allergic reaction. The last human death from such a bite is believed to be around 1930. The Gila that bit the man on Monday, February 12th, was a juvenile that measured about 12 inches long. He was taken to a hospital and died last Friday. That's crazy. A European Space Agency satellite is expected to re-enter and largely burn up in Earth's atmosphere tomorrow afternoon. The agency's Space Debris Office, along with an international surveillance network, is monitoring and tracking the Earth-observing ERS-2 satellite, which is predicted to make its re-entry at 3:53 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow, with a 7.5-hour window of uncertainty. The ESA is also providing live updates on its website. The re-entry is natural, without the possibility to perform maneuvers. It is also impossible to know exactly where and when it will re-enter the atmosphere and begin to burn up. Wow. All right. And finally, I'll leave you with this. Using non-stick cookware to fry your bacon and eggs can make your life easier at the moment, but scientists believe there may be long-term consequences because of the chemicals used to make it non-stick are so difficult to destroy. They are called PFAS chemicals. They are known as forever chemicals. And they are everywhere. PFAS, it's a suite of chemicals that have been around at least since the 1950s, are used for a wide variety of things like stain protectant, right? Okay, you spray on your clothes and linens, anti-wrinkle stuff, food wrappers on your burgers. They're everywhere. The problem is that natural processes are ineffective at breaking PFAS down, so they accumulate in the environment and your body, much like styrofoam does in the landfill, by the way. Experts in science and industry are seeking ways to prevent PFAS contamination from occurring in the future, but they also aim to reduce what already exists in the world today, like our drinking water. It turns out that high energy electron beams are excellent candidates for destroying PFAS in the environment. Researchers at the U.S. Department of Energy's Fermi National Accelerator Laboratory, in collaboration with 3M, the chemical company, have successfully demonstrated that an electron beam can destroy the two most common types of PFAS in water, and that's PFOA and PFOS. The Fermi Lab team used PFAS contaminated water samples provided by 3M that were sealed in gas tight containers the size of, like, a whiteboard marker pen. Electron beams could be used in pump and treat methods, a common groundwater treatment approach, or in manufacturing facilities, directly treating waste streams before they leave the facility. That is science working for us. Now, about those nonstick pans that you use. Yeah. There's all the Fade to Black breaking news that you need for this Tuesday, February 20th, 2024. Fade to Black breaking news is produced by Renee Newman. I'm Jimmy Church. I want to remind everybody tonight on Fade to Black, it's Billy Carson. We'll be talking about his new series that is getting ready to premiere. It is called Anunnaki. All of that and all of the events that we have going on throughout 2024, and a very special announcement, a huge announcement tonight from Billy on Fade to Black. So I'll see you tonight. But until then, go back, Lee Tappy.